what it is? Is that the life of a champion? Is that what it is now? Everything's blessed, yeah?
That's everything.
Let me ask you a question. Your last 2 fights have been 2 of the biggest fights of your life, right?
They've been massive fights.
Which was the biggest? Which one meant the most? Obviously, winning the title was one thing, but then coming home and defending it in front of them.
It is hard. It is hard, but I think probably winning the Porter fight, winning the world title, but like when you've got to say also fighting for the first time, defending the title in my home city, Sheffield.
Must have been emotional.
Emotional, man.
Must have been. Because you're an emotional guy. I think we've seen that over the last couple of years.
Coming back from the leg injury, stood there, fighting, defending my title, walking out in front of a full packed out arena. Big.
It's been a long time coming for you, bro.
Long time coming. I'm good now. Yeah. I'm keeping that momentum. I'm ready now for this fight.
In an ideal world, how many times did you fight this year?
As many as possible. 3 or 4 times I'd like to be out this year, and just keep that momentum, keep in that ring, keep showing what I've got.
Because of who owns the other belts in your division, is it a tough prospect for you to stay in the limelight and to stay relevant?
It is tough because you've got 1 and 2, arguably pound for pound best in the world. So people are really not looking at me too much. But the fact is that's why I want to keep that momentum. Winning that fight, I'm willing to do a unification fight. In the division, it's a red hot piping division. There's some massive names out there, and I just want to keep that momentum, give the fans what they want, and be involved in big fights.
Why does Khan deem himself in a position to go get that big shot, that big dough fight before you?
I think that he's got an high profile, but the fact is...
Where though?
I just think the Amir Khan brand, his name, is big. But the fact is he's been chinned, quite a lot of times. Why does he deserve that shot before me? I'm an established welterweight, been at this weight a long time. Weight my way up the hard way. Why should he jump the queue? You can see why I'm mad. Him trying to jump in there before me. I've done it the hard way. I'm world champion. I come first.
I was listening to a respected pundit the other day talk about why Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather wouldn't fancy, getting in the ring with Khan. They'd probably beat him, but they probably wouldn't fancy it. It's not a fight. What are your views on that? What happens in that type of fight? Because people think that Khan might present them with all sorts of problems.
I think that they probably won't want that fight is. They've got enough money. It's just another fight for them. They're bothered about a legacy. They're bothered about retiring with every single belt. I'm the other world champion. He brings nothing to the table, Amir Khan. Every time he's stopped up to the highest level, he's been knocked out and beat or whatever. I bring more to the table. I'm a world champion, unbeaten.
And on that, being a world champion, who would you like to fight next, ideally?
I'd like to fight. I'd like to fight the winner of Pacquiao Mayweather. I like the Berto, the Rioses. The list goes on. I'm willing to let any realist opportunity to all them top guys.
What happens when you fight Khan? Obviously, you believe you win. What is it about your game, your fight game, that dismantles his?
I think time beats speed. Find a way to twist him on the chin, find a way to win. I'm all wrong for Khan. He's got very fast stands. I think that I probably will get peppered with a few shots early on in the fight, first 3 or 4 rounds. But I think that timing beats speed, and we'll have the perfect game plan, to dismantle Khan.
If he does fight any of those other guys first and loses, do you still want to give him the fight?
I don't really, but I get pressured into this fight. I'm all about the fans, me. I'm getting pressured, and more every time I have an interview or where I go. When are you gonna fight this guy from Bolton? And I just wanna get it out of the way. So I don't get asked that question anymore.
If you win, there's gonna be talk of a rematch, though, isn't it? That's
probably so, but I've got no qualms in knocking him out again.
So what's happening? What we doing here today? What we promoting?
It's a big fight. It's a big show. 3 world title fights on. Me v Frankie Gavin. You've got Kevin Mitchell in a world title fight. Selby in a world title fight. The big man Joshua on. The card is packed full of, it's a massive event. It's a massive fight. It's a massive bill.
I wouldn't have put Frankie Gavin in with Kell Brook. I wouldn't have done that. What happened there?
The fact is, it's a quick turnaround. I wanted to be out again quick. We were with the same promotional company, you know, and he's ranked high, and he was going to fight Timothy Bradley for the manager position. And he said to Eddie, "Why not me fight for the title?" You know, and you know, it makes sense. It's, you know, world champion amateur. You know, he's been shouting my name for many years. You know, so I'm all about giving the opportunity to these guys. You know, you know, here he is. You know, he's wanted this fight, but I said to him, "Be careful what you wish for," and you know, he's got it.
Listen, if you must have taken time to reflect in your time out. Obviously, what happened is well documented. We won't go over that, but I want to know what it does to the mental approach of you and you look forward and project your future. I mean, you envisage where you want to be, and do you put a deadline on that? Do you say to yourself, "I'm going to do it in this time," and call it a day, or do you not?
No, I'm just, you know, with what's happened to me, you know, I take every day that comes. You know, these days, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen, so I take every day that comes. But you know, I don't want to be in this till I'm an old man with grey hair. You know, and
no grey hair yet, your fam?
No, man. I wanna, you know,
look after the youth. How's it look on?
All good, man. Look after my family and get out while I'm still, you know, good.
Thanks for your time, man. Pleasure talking to you. Yeah?
Hard work, dedication. Hard work. Dedication. Hard work. Dedication. And that's what we stick to.